There we are. Now we're officially ready to go. So, hey, hi, hello, we're back at it again with Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is the first time playing for today, so I will be doing some housekeeping too, just for fun, and then we're gonna do some house decorating. So yeah, we'll be good, life is good. Guess what, Jackie, it's time for a riddle. What did the cake say while cutting an onion? I'm in tears! From Cole. You know what? I'm gonna instantly favorite because that's probably like one of the more unique things I could get out of this game right now. And it's pretty it was so dumb it's funny. Anyways, off camera I ended up getting this really pretty mermaid dress from Pascal, so now I'm wearing it. One of my friends, she saw me get this in real time and she said, you went from like, because the other day I was like wearing all black, she was like, you went from like dark to like high femme, and yeah, this is really high femme and it's like really tropical too. Pretty fitting for an island, I'll admit, but yeah. Haven't really seen anything new as of late, so we are now gonna be in it. Who knows if we'll find any new bugs, because like I have a lot of bugs already, and the fish too, but whatchamacallit, I'm not completely done with it yet, so like the odds of me finding new stuff are low but never zero at this point. And I haven't even looked up what I'm missing. I know it looks like I'm almost sitting down, but I'm actually clenching my abs. Oh, stop. Okay, if that's what you think, I support you. Alright, speaking of onions, this is Cole. Let's chat. The sky today looks clear and dry. I bet that means the sun and moon are happy. I think so too. I think we're... Oh, right! I never got to say it, but Flip moved out in the last... over the time. Amber! Thanks for coming in. Now you get to, like, hear me say that, like, Pokemon Unite was so fun. I can't believe I, like, haven't touched it for as long as I did. And now I'm actually, like, I'm excited to play even more, like, whether that's with you or with someone else, because, like, it's actually a fun game. I'm not that into, MOBA games, but, like, it was pretty fun, I think. And it was funny hearing, like, some of your commentary on it. It was like, it's like, die, bitch! I'm gonna get your ass. Like, that I'm yeah, that was about it. Glad you got to see the setup in action. Life is good. We're doing more decorating in a bit. Right now I just want to talk to everyone and get all that out of the way. And yeah, we got Colton over here. Of course, thank you for hanging out today. I think today was a lot of fun, to be quite frank. Buenissimo. Let's talk brass tacks. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if you have anything else going on for the rest of the day. I know you just streamed, or if you're just killing time. I know Antonio was, I think he's on doing his, he's like building a PC, I think. And I like saw the thumbnail, but I didn't get to see what he was doing exactly. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around. We got Tipper. Must be so cool being able to like make your own PC, especially from like scratch. Like, I know a lot of people who have like made their own PCs. Heck, my partner's also made built a PC, but it's still like baffling to me on how you could like get all those parts and it just operates. It blows my mind. I don't know if I could quite comprehend it. It's kind of like building a Lego set that is like completely and totally functional for everyday use, which is insane. Oh, I see. So is that like a side hustle or main hustle? That's what I want to know. Oh my gosh. That was just a weird analogy I was trying to make for the sake of being funny, but that really works. Silver! Oh my gosh, thank you for stopping by. We're doing more Animal Crossing. Not much else I could say about that. I already know how to make a butter churn. Have you guys ever actually churned butter? I certainly haven't. But it looks interesting. Because it's like the thing where you just like get the stick and you just push it down. I'm trying to make it not look too weird, but it's what's going on. But yeah, thank you for the good vibes today. Yeah. I realized, I was like really reflecting over this past week on like what I wanted to do, and I didn't realize how good Animal Crossing would have been for me. It was like completely and totally unexpected. I also want this to be just a safe space in general to like be okay with who you are and what you're doing. I think a lot of our conversation from the other day, Silver, like, I think it really resonated with me. I have been afraid of, like, talking about, like, my interests about, like, Nintendo to, like, other people. Like, I'm not sure how to say it, but, like, it's not one of the first things I would talk to about people, if that makes sense. But I'm glad that, like, with my own channel and being able to stream, I could give it a chance to, like, really talk for hours upon hours about, like, the things that I like about Nintendo, the things that I am not as much of a fan of, and also, like, be able to play the games that, like, I really, really wanted to play. So, yeah. Like, after reflecting, I think I sort of, like, did a bit of a rebrand of my, like, Twitch bio. Like, I really want to emphasize that this is a place where anyone could talk about what they want without being afraid of, like, the stigma. And I'm glad that I could be a source of comfort for you, and as well as, like, other people who may have had those same fears. And I think that it really kept me going, kind of reinvigorated, like, me wanting to stream, because after, like, I've been streaming for, like, a month now, and, like, I've been so, like, I wouldn't say demotivated, but I think I got turned off because I was doing games that weren't exactly, like, my niche. Like, as much as I like Fallout in the game, it's not exactly something that I'm, like, actively interested in. I just did it because it kind of piqued my curiosity and I wanted to keep doing it, but at least in the case of Animal Crossing, this is something that, like, I feel like I legitimately know how to explain things and how to talk about it. Like, it feels very me. And I think that's the fun part of, like, going down this path. I'm also really excited to show off the new setup. You might have seen, I know Silver saw my TikTok of, like, my streaming setup, but now it's, like, I got a new microphone, and now I'm, like, I don't know how to act. I'm not gonna lie, this is so stupid, but, like, earlier, like, right before I started, I was eating peanuts, and I was just, like, really testing the ASMR. Because it's so funny. Like, it's like the simple things like that that really matter, but I've been, like, having the time of my life. I also don't have a lot to sell, but I'm just gonna keep it going. I've kind of been, like, just sort of autopiloting across, like, doing my daily tasks, and that's about it. And yeah, I really do feel like this is my niche, and I could be okay with it. I'm really impressed with how the microphone turned out. Like, there's also 2 different settings, so, like, it could kind of catch, like, what's right in front of it, and then there's also another setting where it could, like, catch all sides of the microphone too. So it's, like, really good for, like, not just streaming, but also, like, podcasting if you happen to, like, share a mic and it's just, like, anyways. I think I've talked to most of my villagers already. I think I'm gonna have to look at the list, because after that we are good to start decorating and really kick things off. Trying to think. Map. Okay. Let's see. I talked to Tipper, Sprocket, Shari. I think Sprinkle. Okay, so I think I'm missing Sly and Marcy. And I'm pretty sure I talked to Willow too, so we should be okay. glad you could keep me company. I think I'm loving the energy that we have already. I will say it's been nice to, like, just not only talk to myself, but to talk to other people too. I've been nervous about, like, approaching first when it comes to certain things, so, like, the fact that, like, you're willing to come to me for, letting me talk a bit, it honestly helps me a lot. Oh my gosh, really? That's huge! Okay, I'm gonna accept Marcy's invite for a visit, but yeah. How long have you been, like, studying for the exam? I can't imagine, like, it won't be... It's gonna be so worth it if you, do it right. I wish I could find the right words to explain because, like, I got my license, like, fairly, like, relatively late compared to some of my friends. Like, they got it in their teens, and I, like, got it, like, a few months after my 20th birthday. And, like, I don't know. I had a lot of driving anxiety at first, but then, like, eventually once I actually took the test and, like, I really pushed my mom to, like, let me drive the freaking car, it felt so worth it, and it felt like I really worked hard to get past the fear that, like, honestly would have crippled me if I didn't just take that chance. And now I, like, drive pretty regularly at my current job. Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Driving every day is to practice, but in Europe, it's pretty strict and more difficult. I wonder what that entails. As an American, I will admit my test has been, it's probably lower. Anyways, it's higher. Like, actually, I'm really curious about the process because, the first step, that I did was, like, take a permit test, which is, like, the written/verbal exam, although I didn't do it verbally. And from there, you would, basically just know the basic rules of the road. Oh, okay. Yeah, I really hope for the best for you. Yeah, here in the States, I don't know if this is for all states, but, I think we would just have to pay, like, the driving fee, and then also pay, like, another fee to, like, to print out the license at that point. But, like, you could take it, if I remember correctly, it's, like, you could take it once for your first try, and then, pay a bit, and then from there, if you fail, I think you just have to wait a few months, and then you just repeat that same, process again. But yeah. Manifesting for you. I'm really hoping for the best. It's gonna be huge to start life on the road. Be considered free in the wind. I can't find Sly, so I'm just gonna go to the airport and call it that. I'm gonna go down here. Yeehaw. More complicated and too expensive. Yeah, what would be the things that you would have to practice aside from just being on the road? Alright. I do hear that, like, in Europe, like, the roads are, like, either... I don't know if it's the word is windy, or if it's just a matter of, like, the road systems are just a bit different in general. I remember one of my coworkers, she went to Germany, and she said she had a pretty hard time, like, driving the rental car there because of, like, how different the standards were. Or even just, like, the kind of people that she would end up, like, encountering while she was driving said car. Alright, start decorating. I'm ready to work. Yeah. Oh my gosh, these look just like the headphones right now. But I don't know if you could tell, but like, she kind of looks like me. But anyways, we're good. I really do hope for the best. I just know that no matter what, you're gonna work really hard to get to where you need to be. And I'm really hoping that that hard work does pay off in the best way possible. Scary movies. Fish to my heart's content. Sip coffee and admire retro appliances. Something beneath the sea. Adventurer. Garden where all my friends can gather. I think what caught my eye was probably... Where is it? It was the retro appliances. Everyone's ruthless. Have you been practicing for very long? Just more out of like curiosity to see like how often you had to like practice. Classic coffee cafe. Alright. I think we could do this one. I think this one might call for a second floor because we haven't done that one. We haven't done a second floor yet in New Horizons. So, let's see. Classic coffee cafe. And I'm like, he is a pilot, so I could probably go a bit more out of the way, but not this kind of out of the way. I know, I think I might do one of the more uncommon places that I put people at. Because there's like 3 and then there's like... Okay. You've been driving to work every day, but it's hard because you don't like to go outside a lot. Well, that's understandable. I think, that's the same way, too, for quite a while. Yeah. I think the thing for me is, like, I like to be outside, but I have, like, my social battery kind of wears down pretty fast, depending. And it doesn't quite help that I live in one of the hottest places on Earth, which is Arizona, so, like, right now, I have a hard time being outside, and I don't know if I like to exist outside right now. It really depends on the situation, though, but, like, I haven't been to many other places either, so I'll admit, I don't think I have a lot of room to talk on, like, places that I've been to and can go to. Yeah, you drive when you need to, but you don't go for fun. I think, yeah, for the most part, because I share a car with my partner, I try not to drive out of the way too much, but, like, every once in a while I do appreciate a good relaxing drive. Just something more naturey. Like, because his job is, like, a bit more in the mountain, like, sometimes I just like to relax and listen to music while also driving. I think that's also what keeps me going on the road, at least. But I'm not a freeway person. If I can, I would avoid it, but very luckily, partner likes driving more than I do, so half the time I don't even need to worry about, like, being behind the wheel. Like, I only really do it for work, and it really depends on the situation for me. I think there might be a good Oasis cafe. I think we could do that. And the season's barely changed, too, so we're just gonna keep it the way that it is. Boomer! Alright. I wish... I don't have the info for, like, all states, but, I did take, the preliminary test twice, but I did pass the driving test the first time, but I'll admit, I don't know if this is a thing in Europe, but, like, years ago, before I ever took the tests, parallel parking was, like, a big thing, and a lot of people would, have to test off their ability to be good at parallel parking. I never had to do that, so I'll admit, for my experience, it was just driving the block around the testing area, and, just being able to park normally and just be aware of like the traffic laws. And I think I passed okay. I think if I made one more mistake, I would have failed. But otherwise, it was something that I was okay with doing, and I think I had a lot of support in getting my test at that point. But I know for other people, they have had more difficulty in passing. But in my experience, I was okay. I was okay. I was still nervous, but nonetheless, I knew deep down I was able to make it work. Okay, if this is gonna be a coffee cafe, there's no way that this would look good. Like I'm thinking like really, like classic. Like maybe something along the lines of this, and then we just, I think in like closer to the centers where we put all the coffee tables, and then on the edges we just show off all the vintage stuff. Because I think there were like two main points that I remember like my instructor told me, and it was stop all the way, because I have a bad habit of like when I see a stop sign, I don't like go stop all the way. It's I wish it's like a rolling stop basically, and I kept doing that because even though I knew no one was there, I didn't stop all the way to see if no one was really there. And then I think another issue was my parking at the time, and heck, that's still something that I'm improving right now. And yeah, that was about it. I really do wish I could like provide a bit more expertise on driving. I'll admit, I think I just had a lot of like anxiety before I took it, and before I even went behind the wheel, I think there was like a really bad stigma that I ended up doing, because like in my driver's education class, another thing that we did was like at one point my like these officers would come in and tell stories about like how people like crashed and eventually passed on because of like mistakes, and like how intense driving could be if you don't take it seriously enough. Like that scared the living life out of me, and I did not want to be behind the wheel and be the cause of that or be the victim of that. So yeah, it really turned me off for quite a while because of that class, and it only took me until after I finished my secondary education, after I finished high school, where I was more okay with coming to terms with well, I do need to drive eventually, and I should eventually get this out of the way. Trying to think like really trying to think on how I want to make this work, because there's just so much going on. I think maybe we could, I'm gonna go off a bunch of things and then work it from there, and then yeah. It's like, how do I make this vintagey? Well, I think the antique stuff would be good. One thing that there's one thing that my one of my teachers have taught me. If you feel nervous, it's just supposed to like help you relax in a way. It's this thing called like the Sarnoff squeeze, but basically you just like put your hands like this and like squeeze it for the longest amount of time, and while you're at it, you just take really deep breaths, and by that point it's like kind of shaking off the jitters. So like something like that. You could probably look it up a bit more, but she said like before you do a speech, before anything that might be a bit nerve-wracking, do that, and you might feel a bit better about how you feel about a certain thing before you go into it. I'm not sure. I'll admit I've done it before, and I think it works, but I don't know if it will work for everyone. Because I think there are like different ways on like relaxing yourself when times are stressful. Let's go into the kitchen actually. And if you have like other ways on how you cope with like general anxiety and like the nerves and jitters are getting to you, drop it for Silver. If you have your own ways of relaxing, do let me know too, because like I don't know, I always like having those like coping mechanisms like ready, because like it's important. And it may be harder for some people to properly deal with like those kind of emotions, especially if it gets overwhelming at times. I know I have room to talk on when it comes to nerves, because like I do get pretty like anxious when there are big events coming, and it just like keeps me up at night. But I do like having different ideas, so I could at least say that I tried to like cope before I walk into a situation, and that's pretty nice, I'll admit. Cozy games. Yeah, that's real. I'm not much of a smoker myself, but I have like I've had my fair share of it, and I think it just makes me more loopy than relaxed, I'll admit. But those always works. It always works if you have the right thing. If I remember correctly, it's indica that makes you sleepy, relaxy, or that's what I call it. I think I was also like hyping myself up the first time I did it, because like this is gonna be a really bad story, but like the first time I took an edible, it was like completely an accident. So what happened was we got a freebie that day, me and the partner, and it was like we got it like as a freebie, and I took it that day not thinking of anything else, like it's a gummy, it can't be that bad. Well, guess what happened? It was a bit much. Just a little bit. It's a bit much for me. So yeah, I was like gone, like head empty. I don't think my brain has ever felt so empty before in my life. Like it was that crazy. It's like I don't tell many people about it, but like it's a story that I could go back to, because like it's both funny, but also it's like a weird trauma. Like it's not even that traumatic, but it was still like a bit of a life changer in a way, where it's like, okay, I don't know what I'll think after this one. I think the antique chair will actually be good for the sake of this. I think a couch would also be good. I'm getting pretty distracted by the chat, I'll admit, so I'm gonna see what else I could do and then come back. Yeah. Learn just to not care, and to be aware that if you fail, your life will continue like normal and it won't matter. Just have to try the hardest that you can. Yeah, it's definitely easier said than done. I wish there are more ways on dealing, but that really is just like the grand scheme of things. Like there's always going to be tomorrow, and you'll have another chance regardless. I think what also gets me if I end up like not achieving something is I think I just take on a lot of support, watch those comfort shows, play those cozy games. Like a lot of the time, I'll admit, I've maybe it's a bad joint, but I didn't. That's also very fair. Actually, don't even know if it's like. Really depends on the situation. I'm like trying so hard to like think right now. Okay. I had something in mind, but then I like drew it out. So I was looking at a couch and I was thinking there would just be like a cozy corner. And that's what it was. I'll admit, I think it's just because I've like been around like tobacco smokers before, but I like really make it my mission not to go into that. Like, I understand if it's like a coping mechanism for other people, but I just really don't want it to be mine. And I hope that's like not being too much, but I think it's just like something that's like affected me over the years, and I would be happier if I like didn't have that kind of motion. I actually didn't even think that like there would be tobacco and weed now that I'm thinking about it. But anyways, that's fair. I think like I have a lot of people who have like done that kind of thing, and I think it's just like, yeah, I could say that I've done it once, but I think I would be okay with living my life and just how I do it. Like, if I have it again, then it's one thing, but I don't think I would do it regularly just because of how I normally react to that kind of thing. Like, I didn't have it wasn't it's not that it wasn't a positive experience, it's just like, there are enough experiences where I am rather okay with continuing on without it, and that's just how it is. Gabu! Oh my gosh! Happy Animal Crossing! Oh my gosh, I think I figured it out. Okay, the chessboard, like, kind of unlocked it for me. Okay. We're making a classic coffee cafe, so we're thinking, like, I'm trying to go between, like, vintage antique shop, that kind of vibe, as well as, like, a cafe feeling. So I have to, like, mix up the idea of, like, having a cafe and a, and like an antique shop. So like imagine going to like your grandma's house and you're like feeling good, and it would be sort of like that. So I think the light bulb in my head just like went pretty good right now. So I think we're gonna move this out of the way, and I think this is good. And then I think I'm gonna put a counter right on this side. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I hope your day's good as always. We were talking a bit, I would like you to send some motivation to Silver because he has a driving test coming up and he's really hoping for the best. And I believe that the good vibes can go a long way. Really, really wish you the best. You deserve the absolute best. Alright, let's find that counter. Okay, that's it. Alright. There we go. I think... So yeah, I could do this and then put the cash register... Although I don't think it should be gold. It's just too gaudy. So yeah. Alright, copper is fine. We're doing good. I think I could add another table so it would be like... so there'd just be multiple sitting spots. What else is part of these... Put him in a wheelchair for the geriatrics. Oh my gosh, that would be... Something about that feels so out of pocket, actually. Okay. I do think the peacock chair has a place, just more for cozy vibes. I'm also trying to think of some inspo from, like, Antonio, hi, how are you? Hope your day's good. Thanks for all the good vibes right now. What the heck? It's actually really sweet. It's the first time in a while I, like, tried to network with other streamers, so, like, and other people in general, so, like, I'm really appreciating it. Like, this is some good energy that we have right here. Be sure to give me second opinions on anything. We have a classic coffee cafe. This is our buddy Boomer. He is, a happy little penguino who likes, coffee, and he also likes vintage stuff. So, yeah. Honestly, same, dude. You know what I want? I I don't know if you've heard of this, but it's like the crisscross. Is Boomer a boomer? Perhaps. He's like, you know those crisscross applesauce chairs? I want that. I want one of those. Because, like, that's how I normally sit. But I don't exactly have the space for it. But I want a crisscross applesauce chair. So I could just be comfortable. It's like my normal position at like 50% of the time. I also have a second floor, so I could add even more or just make that his bedroom. We're not gonna give the man a hanging light bulb. I feel like that's a bit too old. Oh my gosh, not the Riz in the chat. Are you guys about to kiss right now? I'm seeing so much going on. It's pretty funny, I'll admit. Okay. Avocado mat or brown I think the avocado mat would be like a good pop of... Okay, I'm gonna move the camera real quick. It might be a bit weird, but I would like to introduce you to my dog. Because he's like right there next to me. I don't know if you could see him, but he's like... He just like decided to come. Brownie! Look at my boy. Look at the boy. He's so adorable. I don't know if you could see him, but anyways. That's my dog. I'll put the camera right back where it was. Mostly, it should be fine. Alright. I got really distracted. Okay, I will have to call a timeout real quick just so I could take him out because I think he's starting to get antsy. So, I'll do that. Watch a Boomer for me. I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn off the camera real quick though. So, you don't have to like see my booty. Alright. BRB. Okay. I realized that the mic is on, so I'm just gonna talk. JK, I'm gonna check if everything looks good, and it looks good, so I'm gonna do that. Turn it back on. Anyways, yeah, that was my dog Brownie. He is a half pit bull, half chocolate lab, and he is my child. More so my boyfriend's child because he's had him longer, but I know I've took care of him for a while. I would consider him my dog. That's my boy. I would call him my boy. Yeah, we gotta have the retro TV. Next question is where, but how about, I think we're just having a whole lot of counter and a whole less of actual seating. So maybe, trying to think, I think the counter could still be in the back, but maybe in this corner. So you could like walk straight to where you need to be. So yeah, let's do that. Move this, move this. He's I also have a cat named Belle, and then we have like 2 other pets in the house, but they're more like more for my boyfriend's sisters basically because I live with them. And yeah, that's about it. They're my boy. All right. I think I could keep the drawer. I'm just trying to figure out how I wanted to look, if that maybe if I do it here, or actually I could put the, I think I might have to put a refrigerator on that side. I know it's like not I mean, people in the 50s have had fridges before, right? I think so. There's no way that they don't have fridges back then, so like what would be considered like classic versus not classic? That's what I'm stumped at right now. Alright. Oh, jukebox, guys. Absolutely. Okay. Actually, no, we're gonna make it even... I think it's the phonograph. We need one of these bad boys. And then, I think... I got it. Okay. Let's move that here. Do that. And then I'm gonna put another table so the the coffee grinder would have its own place. And then, let's see. I think the TV, this will be one spot, and then there's gonna be another spot this way, and then there's gonna be like a few more things going on. I just have to look for the fridge now if I could find it. Do you guys have like a shower thought of the day? I'm just curious, like when you're in the shower and you have like that existential crisis, like what is that thought? Earlier I saw a spider in the bathroom and I was trying to do water attacks. Like I would just splash water in hopes that it would not get up. And that's how my day has been so far. Alright. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not finding the fridges. Oh, doy. Okay, so doesn't look like your retro fridges, but this one looks pretty, like, I don't know. I think with the notices, that would pretty much say, yeah, he nodded, so it should be fine. We could stick with it. Maybe there's a different color for the fridge that might, scream it better. Like, how many people do you know own brown fridges? Actually, have you ever seen a brown fridge in real life? I don't think so. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, my brain is getting, I feel like whoosh right now, you know? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to add another counter so I could put the coffee stuff on there, and then I'll put like one more thing on the side. So where are the tables? One more. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah. We're gonna need one of these too, just to take it all home. And then we'll put the chessboard on there. And then I think we have one more low table that we could use. So we have the vintage, but I think we could do the wooden low table actually and just find a color close to it, so dark wood too. A brown fridge sounds kind of neat. I think so too. I mean, to be fair, you don't really see red and blue fridges either, but I could kind of suspend my disbelief because this is a cartoon game, so I didn't think it would matter as much. But then it's like, I don't know, brown fridge just sounds a bit too realistic, you know? Alright, I think we could put up, I could put up the podium, but I do like this counter table a lot. I use it for a lot of my builds. I think this could go here. Yeah. I'll just keep Boomer sitting so you could watch him. He'll be boomering. Oops. So do that. Do this. And then, maybe I could add one more thing to the... Yeah, that's it. Old school wood panel fridges, they were mini ones. Oh. I don't think I've seen those before, or at least I can't think about them right now. Let's see. Well, I can't have that, so maybe, and we already have creamer and sugar, so that's not a problem. So I think the best thing that we could put up here would probably be, gotta do the coffee beans. Oh my gosh, just straight from Brewster. Oh my gosh. I was like really drawing blank. If you guys have played New Leaf, like, do you remember the coffee shop? I missed that. I think I want the vibe of the Roost, but in Boomer form. Not 1950s Boomer, Penguin Boomer. There's a difference. I think Blue Mountain just screams like old. This is weird, but I think it screams old. And then we could put some What are the odds that you guys are need spices? But I think the glass jar. Ooh, let's put some beans in it. Beans. Okay, could put that up here. And then I'm gonna think of another thing to put next to the register, but that's honestly not a problem. I think the antique clock can go right here, like in the middle. And then the console. Okay, let's think about this. I think this can go here. Whoever followed, what the heck? Thank you for the follow. Okay. This is a pleasant surprise. Let's see. Scuffed Frito, thank you for following. What the heck? Thanks for coming on. Introduce yourself. Tell me how your day is. What's going on? You're doing good. Oh my gosh. Like to put on high vibrational music and concert in the show. I like to sing. I sing loud as hell in the shower. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, I feel like my voice instantly gets better in the shower. What can I say? Yeah. Oh, I would... If you're a music guy, I would give singing in the shower a chance. Or if not, I also like to listen to like different, whatchamacallit, I like to listen to like different YouTube videos in the shower too. Like, I don't know, I think every once in a while I do like those silent showers, but like I can't do it for too long because I feel like after a while I feel like I would lose it, to be quite frank. I think, oh, maybe we could like put more... Let's check on what he has for his, like, what's it called? Miscellaneous items. Bot alert. Alright. I think the stars say let's delete that chat. Okay. Thanks for that one. Or wait, I think I deleted the wrong one. Shoot. Yeah, it's Maximus. Okay, we're good. No free clout. Would you consider frozen popsicles a vintage thing? Probably not, but it's okay. Ooh, we'll put firewood next to this though, and we'll be good. Fatality. Thanks. Anyways, what else can we do for right now? I could move the sewing stuff upstairs, and that could just be like his side hobby, because I'm starting to feel a bit congested trying to think of what to do with it. But we'll put the TV like in this side, and then we'll put one more table like in this spot. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. We're gonna move Boomer, like his little booty can go like right next to the chair. Look, he's reading. Alright, we're gonna put we could put Boomer by the console, and this just, I don't know. And he's just like, I'm into chess, but I play with no one because I don't like to play with other people, even though chess is a two-player game. Yeah. The words of affirmation get to me a lot. And it's my love language already, but I have an app on my phone where like every like few minutes it would just give me an affirmation. And if I like it, then I would just, like, feel better knowing that, like, there is good energy in the world and I am receiving that good energy, if that makes sense. I also have done this, like, pretty recently, but if I, like, look in the mirror and I just, like, get too worked up, like, a deep breath, for some reason, does it for me. Like, it goes a long way, like, genuinely. Like, oh my gosh, Gabu, I swear, like this was an Amber stream too, but like you have been spreading so much good energy, and you're like genuinely one of the most positive people that I have ever encountered. Alright, we're gonna add okay. I think we just need another table setup, so we could do it like this, and then put the table this way, And then I'll put this stool here in case anyone wants to watch TV. And then we'll put another thing down here. This could probably be where the popsicles are. Like, this is the real business. Coffee cup can go here. And then we're gonna change this to dark brown or walnut. Well, old looks kind of ugly, so I'll do walnut. So there we go. Someone is emotionally intelligent. Period. That's right. Okay. What if I just put like... This is a really dumb idea, but... Oh wait, I actually haven't put a lot of wall items up. What can I do for you? Oh yeah, fancy frame. That's it. Okay. Let's do... we've done enough brown. Let's do light brown. Now that's different. Old portraits. I'm gonna have the oddly realistic man next to these penguinos. And then I'm gonna put up one more of this oddly cartoony lady too. Actually, yeah, that's pretty legit. Okay. I'll put this up here though, on this side instead. And then we're gonna change it up. And I think Boomer's a bit of a pilot, so I'm gonna add in the ornithopters too. And just put like, maybe the brown one. You know, like Da Vinci? It kind of reminds me of that. Like his, like, wing. I don't know how to say it. I only know that because I played Pop Tropica, and that's what my brain is thinking right now, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's gonna be, like, right here, and then I'm gonna add one more light fixture above this table, and might add one more carpet, too, so it looks even better. Yeah. Self-work is really important. Whenever I need to cope, I also like to write a lot of just, like, how I feel, so I could, like, write things better, write my own thoughts better than I could verbalize them, so that gets me going a lot. It's, like, really simple, but, or it's simple for me, and I understand if it's, like, a bit harder to, like, put it into words, but it's genuinely something that, like, really helps me in times of need. We're gonna do... Feels kind of weird if I do the aluminum rug, but I'll do the record. Oh, yeah, that's cool. And just do it, like, up here, basically. What if I change this so... the coffee stuff's more on the side, and, like, hypothetically you would just, like, pitta pata, like, over here. And then we're good. Alright. I'm gonna keep working on it. I think this is good for right now, and then I'm gonna work on his room. I think we're gonna go all in on the steampunk aesthetic, because that's really what he's into. Yeah. Just know that the door's always open if you need to talk about anything. And I think the community is definitely the best part about, like, being on Twitch so far, I'll admit. Like, I think I've had a lot of insight from today alone. And I'll admit, I didn't watch a lot of, like, Twitch streamers myself until I got started. And I think, like, there's a lot of wisdom that could be passed on, and that really is how, like, Twitch can thrive as a platform. Like, the community is everything about it. Alright, now let's make this steampunk room. Like, what if the theory is that, like, he's secretly a robot, but he has to hide it? Because I don't know how many people are this into steampunk, you know? Like, there are no windows. How does he's a penguin, how does he fly? He can't. Because he can't be in the sun. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, but yeah. If I get frustrated, if I get sad, it's a lot of writing. And sometimes I, like, write pages worth of, like, a piece. Alright, we're gonna go all in on the ironwood. Think he's a walnut guy. I don't know how mean it would be to give him the nearly busted radio, but I believe that, like, he doesn't want to replace his items. Like, if he has it once, then he's gonna keep it for the rest of his life. And he doesn't care what will happen. It's like, all that new stuff has, like, radiation. This old radio will do it a lot better. Yeah. And then I'm gonna secretly go with the robot conspiracy because he has a lot of gears for some reason, and I refuse to believe this is, like, someone who just happens to be into it. Like, this is a robot who happens to be an older robot. How far until I'm affiliate? It's gonna be a while because I need 50 followers, and currently I'm at about 14, maybe 15. Actually no, I think it's like fixed number 14. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm about, but it's been a month already, so what's it called? I think I'm at 10 followers out of the 50 I need to make it to affiliate. I honestly don't expect it to make it this month just because I don't do advertising, or I've been pretty bad at the social media game, even though I like social media. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit, but I do hope that one day I could make it into affiliate status, so I would feel more comfortable, like, with my life in a way. Because, like, for what it is, I do want to keep on playing and keep doing the things that I do right now, but it will take some time. I think for what it is, I think the networking does help out a lot. Just today, I think I got like 3 followers, one of them being Gabu, Antonio, and then I think it was who is it? Scruffed Frito. I don't know if they were part of the group, but yeah, like, it really will be. I will take my time. I also am a bit busy because of work, so like I know it will be a while before I get to the point that I want to be, like, in terms of the road to affiliate, but honestly, I don't think I'm worried. Yeah. I feel like eventually, if life leads me to streaming, then it really will follow suit. So it's like, whether it's this month or like in a few months down the road, I'm excited to keep playing and see what's going on. I do think that the setup really helps out a lot too. And yeah. I think I still want to keep advocating for, like, the values that matter to me and the games that I love to play the most. Like, this is definitely up there. And I was, like, off it for a bit because of, like, you know, that Animal Crossing fatigue, but now it's like I have, like, a bit of a boost in motivation to keep playing, and that's always fun. Wait, what am I doing? So let me put this, like, fan right here. These colors are kind of ugly. Okay. I imagine him to, like, put the workbench, not that. Let's yoink. Maybe we can make it bigger too. I think that's alright. And then take this, move it to this side, take all this, and move it to this side. And then everything will come through. So like that. Oh! I got it! Wait, I can't put the fan on? Okay. So I'll just do it like that instead. Yeah, I'm okay. I think that's good. For a second I thought my dog walked back in, but the door's closed, so I don't see why he would. I think just because he's also into coffee, I think I'm gonna, like, put another mug, like, right there. So he could just drink it anytime he wants to. It might be a bit of a hazard to have it there, but it's what's gonna happen. His massage chair will be right next to the fan too, because he only deserves the best treatment. And then, let's see. Straight organ could stay. I think the spinning wheel could also have its place like next to it, because that's sort of what we have going on. What else? I'm really trying to sell the whole like, he's a robot, but he's also like really into coffee for some reason as a robot. Like he has a map so he knows where to get the best coffee beans. Like he's gonna be on his way to Colombia. He'll be having the time of his life. We'll also put the tool board so he could keep building and perfecting his craft as a robot. Alright. Boomer! Your stuff's going here. And then more gears to go like in between the spaces. Yeah, like that. And then one more down here. Then I'm gonna put... I don't know, I think he unusually likes more modern stuff downstairs because he knows that's what the people like, but he refuses to do it for himself because he is a modest man. Alright. And then he'll put the aluminum rug. I don't know. I'm convinced. I'm like way too convinced now that he's a robot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you definitely need to sleep. Wait, I just realized, that other stream was like, that was around like 6 and it's 4. You were up really early or late. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really hope that, you get what you need by watching this. I'll try to, like, provide the best commentary I could. But yeah, sleep well. Let your mind rest. I know you'll be able to kick butt. Keep us updated, honestly. I will be streaming again tomorrow if you're interested in coming in. But yeah, and even so, I have your social media too. So if you have like... if you have any updates on how things went, be sure to update the peoples. It's what the people seek. But yeah. I'm glad that you're able to come by. Really wish you the best in your test and everything. I know life has been a bit rough, but I know that there's eventually a rainbow will appear. With all the rain, there's always going to be a rainbow. And I would like to dedicate that one to you. Toolbox. Can I do one more? Actually, let's do that. Do this. Do that. There we go. No hesitation. Awesome. Alright. Send all your love, positivity, and energy to Silver as he's about to go do the things that he has to do. I wish I could find better words, but that's all I have. Rainbow vibes, exactly. I'm sorry, I can't tell if that's Eevee, but like the gif is like killing me. The emotes are killing me right now. Okay, I think we're good. I'm not sure if there's anything else I could provide to him at this time, but I think we're good on this floor. This might be the best that we have for Boomer right now. I'll put it like this instead. And then do this. Maybe he's in need of like some sense of green though. Actually, is there anything new that I could put over here? But it doesn't seem to be, so it's okay. Trying to think, like, if I was a 50-year-old penguin robot, what would I like? Oh, cacao tree! I know it's chocolate, but like, come on, that's too good not to do. Okay, there we go. This is like... This plan is like... this is not exactly the coffee cafe part, but I just believe that he's like a bit on the chaotic side just to hide being a robot. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw the pants press, I thought it was like a weird penguin contraption or like a bird, but no, that's not it at all. It's definitely not. Alright, I don't think there's anything else I could offer for his bedroom, so we're gonna go downstairs and then I'm gonna fix up the cafe. I feel like there's more that we could do. Maybe either more seating or just like fixing it up so it's even more cozy. Like you would want to live in there or like go here after a long day of work. Which I didn't even put plants in here earlier. What the heck? Okay. So yeah, we have new things to keep in mind. Think he'll like the fan palm because as a pilot you should probably see palm trees at least once in your life. So yeah. There we go. We could do it right here and then do one more on this side and then see if there's anything else. I think this chair is like throwing me off. I think we need to reassess the chair situation. Actually, I'm surprised there aren't as many chairs as I hoped for, but it's okay. I think we're gonna make it our own. We don't need no orders. The elegant chair is a pretty doable chair, I'll admit. I think the ranch chair is also one, but I think for the sake of uniformity, we're gonna add another ranch chair and just do it like that. And then I think maybe we could put another, like the stool actually here instead. Or the ironwood chair. So someone's watching the TV. Don't know who, but it's gonna be there. And I think you could put something on top of the vintage TV as well, so we'll also do that. It won't be it'll probably be like tissues or something. Something really simple. Alright. Boink boink. Well, it can't be anything that crazy. As always, let me know if you have any second opinions, but I think we're close to... I think that's perfect. Okay, we're gonna do dark green, and then rotate it, and then we're gonna go outside so we could decorate it. I think for a classic coffee cafe, of course it's coffee, it has to be like in the morning, even though it won't make that much of a difference. I actually forgot that this was also like a desert area too, so we could work on that. So let's see if we could do like early desert vibes. Okay, maybe not that early, maybe this kind of early. So maybe, and this house is pretty generic. I think he would be into the thatched house or something like this. I'm thinking of the roof, that's why, the straw roof. He likes the dark brown. But as a boomer, actually none of these quite scream it, but anyways, light brown is good, and then I think to like maple. That's it. Okay. Actually, no, I'll switch to roof because it's like that door is a bit too fancy for its own good. Maybe the slate. Yeah, that's it. And then I'm gonna stick with the skull because he does like to be adventurous. We gotta add a bit of spice. And then I don't know if there's any fence that could be good for a classic cafe for a pilot. Maybe let's try the log fence. I'm gonna put it off to the sides. It won't be anything too serious. It's just so he doesn't like fall into the oasis behind him. And then I don't think there's anything else I could offer like genuinely because like it's gonna be hot as hell if he if anyone's gonna be outside. So I'll end it at that. I really don't have any ideas for what we could do in this case. We're gonna call it that, decorate a bit more, and we'll be okay. And I also need a bit of a drink break, so hold on. Oops. Let's try not to fall off the chair. It's ready! Dang it, I'm about to sneeze, but it's not coming out. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Actually, yeah, I think it really paid off. So, I don't. Let's see. That might be the one. Also, I never realized that the record rug doesn't have the white part in the middle, so it's literally just like, it looks like a real record, but I think I'm just thrown off because you could just see the rest of the ground and I thought it would be filled in. That's the first time I've noticed that. Alright, thanks so much. May I take photos, please? Alright. Let's get this out of the way. Oh wait, that's what I was thinking. Okay. We're gonna put Boomer in the chair of honor. And then I'm gonna go from this angle, I think. Yeah, like around here. And then pro camera, make myself poof. Do that, that, and zoom in. No, let's keep it zoomed out, actually. Perfect! Alright, that's a good start. I'm ready to dip, although if I could talk to him, I would appreciate it. Yeah, that was kind of rough. Anyways, I'll use this photo instead. Alright. Let's go. Let's take Boomer out. Because he's kind of stuck now. Perfect. Alright. Need something? I'm heading back. Thank you. Bye. Alright. Who's next? I'll keep working too. Thanks so much. 30,000 Poke. Finished for today? I'll work a bit longer. We're just an hour in, so I think we could decorate either one more house or two depending on how things go. And we'll be okay from there. I'm really trying to get in the habit of doing the 2-hour streams instead. Normally I did an hour and a half, but I think, like, to Twitch standards that might be a bit short, so now it's like I really want to make a good habit of streaming for like 2 hours, and then if I end period drama. Oh, okay. Fish to my heart's content, and then scary movies. We should do the scary movie. We're gonna make things crazy. Also, this is the first time I've seen Gruff, so this is gonna be extra fun. Alright. I'm not much of a horror movie watcher, but I can imagine. I've watched Scary Movie 2. I think that's a good reference that I could go off of. Alright. House of Horrors. I know. I think he's a new character in this game because I'm like 100% sure he was in a New Leaf. Or even any other game. But we're gonna go for the House of Horrors. We need to like get some like freaky shit going on. But like really freaky. I know this iceberg could be pretty legit, but that's like too much. Like we gotta think like Halloween, so maybe we should go into fall and just go off of that entirely. Like maybe we could go inside like a dense forest. Maybe that dense. Actually, this might be it. Yeah. I think I convinced myself of this one. I'm starting to look forward to this. Blehehe. Oh god, he's a vampire too. You know, that makes sense. He kind of gives off like Edward from Twilight vibes. Like Robert Pattinson. So maybe that's it. I'm gonna stay stick with the 1-level home, mostly because I don't know what I would do if I had a 2nd floor. So we're gonna call it that. Best of luck. Perfect. He doesn't look too bad though. It's just his sideburns just scream like, oh yeah, you're a vampire. Alright. Well. So this is where I'll be vacationing, huh? What a location. It'd be a sight to see when it's done. I'll get out of your hair for now. For now. Good luck. Blah. Yeah, this guy's a vampire. This guy's straight from Hotel Transylvania. Okay. Yoink, yoink. If I have to keep the camera out, I'm gonna, like... Oh, we can make it, like, into a film studio. And this, like, ugly green screen kind of stuff. Okay. Let's see. Maybe mostly ramshackle, and then we're gonna have one wall that's, like, straight up, like, kind of freaky. So, like, graveyard wall? Or glowing moss. No. I think the graveyard did it. And then ramshackle, hopscotch, or broken stone. Yeah, that's about right, actually. It's kind of freaky. Like, this is like... Ooh. Maybe I could do, like, 2 sets. Because this is, like, the... We're gonna put the camera, like, on this side. So it just keeps... This isn't cozy at all. I mean... We could go House of Horrors, but, like, in a cozy way. But I have to, like, really think how to combine those 2 ideas. Because that's, like, an oxymoron. Okay, how about this? So, studio spotlight. This is... It'll be cozy in a horrifically pink and purple set. I don't know, I think the most cozy thing is probably, like, my overlay right now. So, I think blue lights. And then maybe we could switch it up with, like, red or purple. I mean, they make purple together, but I think that's it. Like, this can be the studio side. And then, where's their teddy bear? And then we're gonna put, like, a bunch of wheat field, like, boing, boing, boing. And then do that, like, again and again. But yeah, there would be, like, headstones. I'm, like, trying so hard right now. Like, this is actually kind of morbid. Like, if you, like, walked into this in the middle of the night, would you freak out? I would. Oh, that's another thing. Okay. We're gonna do the damaged. Let's see if there's anything, like, weird on the patterns. But honestly, I don't think there's anything that could, like... Just put skulls. Let's make it that edgy. Like, this could be, like... Yeah, that checks out. And even better, it's, like... kind of gross. Like, this is like, you're trespassing into someone's yard. The second you do, you have to run and found out. So, yeah, this is like, say this is someone's backyard. Like, this is the back of the house, and then this is their wheat field, and then they're like... It's like, there can't possibly be anything scary in here. And then they will let out, like, the most blood-curdling scream when they realize that the guy, like, murdered someone or something. Actually, the gravestones looked fine the way that it was, actually. And then we can make this, like, even freakier and have it be, like, either, like, the killer teddy bear or something. And then plate armor. Actually, I don't think that's... So dumb. Okay. We're gonna do... Gotta make this doll, like, really morbid. Yeah, scary. And then, where's the sword? I just saw it. Ah, shoot. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, try again. And then... yeah. Like... that. And we already have the skeleton too, so I could probably, like... leave it the way that it is. Oh, okay, that's kind of ugly for this. Okay. I went through the hockey mask, but, like, you know how they, like, they don't just, like, place it down. You have to, like, do that, and that's not very fun. Anyways. We could put the shovel, like, on the side, though. Like, these guys have definitely grave robbed before, so... yoink, yoink. Actually, we're gonna make this a bit more morbid. There we go, that's it. Oh man, I put the rug on top of the frigging... okay. Let's move that over here instead. Have some sort of, like, normalcy on this side. I don't think there's anything I could, like, change up around here, actually. It's okay. And then I'll put a... the ladder is more for, like, the studio. Just picked my nose for a second, sorry. Studio. Okay. I want to say that they have, like, a knife block ready at all times, but, like, what if the, like, star just gets so crazy that he just, like, takes one out? Anyways. Yeah, perfect skeleton placement. I'm glad that you agree, because... not the tomato puree, that's killer. Okay, we're gonna put the backlit sign, like, over here, basically. I wish there was, like, there's probably one, like, wall thing where it's, like, you could do that. Actually, I'll check. And then I think there should also be, like, there's a ceiling item, actually. I could do that, too. So, let's, so I think the light switch is damn near essential. And then the breaker, too. The breaker switch would also be, like, good. Because I'm, like, imagining, like, basically when the time comes, they would just, like, abuse the heck out of those switches. So, like... the movie would look kind of freaky. And yeah. This is what I had in mind, but I'm gonna see if there's like an exit sign or something. Although this is a bit too... oh, exit sign, that works. Red exit. And then... let's see, is there anything else, maybe? Probably not. I think we could keep the outdoor setup looking like this, so I think this is fine. And then maybe we could... the ceiling decor is what I had in mind, so, like, they could see what's going on and just have it from both sides. So it would look like this, essentially. So, like, black TVs, and then it would have, like, some kind of freaky freak on it. Like, error. And they'll be like, oh crap. And then on the other side would just be like... like, I'm trying to keep it, like, TV studio, but I'm also, like, trying to keep it, like, crazy at the same time. I know, if the camera wasn't there, I'd go all in on the, like, scary ideas. But just because it's studio, is like, let's keep it somewhat the way that it is, and it would be fine. And then yeah, the paint cans can be on the side too. Like, what if there's like, actually no, red, blue, and yellow would probably be it. And then this would go here. And then spray cans too. And then there's also the giant teddy bear, which I can't imagine how giant it could be. What if it's like, oh, it's too cute. Oh my gosh, what? This is even bigger than the Papa Panda. What the heck? Why is it so big? That's not at all what I thought it would be. Okay. I guess we're not doing that because that one actually, that was a lot. That was a whole lot of action. Like that went like from 5 to 500, basically. I think maybe I'll move the gravestone here so the flower can be in the corner. But still have like, maybe if I turn this around and still have the shovel to the side, it would be good, basically. We'll put it next to... actually it was fine where it was. That's okay. Let's see. I think that might be it for the inside, maybe? Okay. The shanty mat looks pretty cool, but I'll put it like closer to here. So it's like still kind of, oops, freaky. There we go. That's better. Actually, let's throw out the sword. We're putting an axe. Like, this doll is a crazy bitch. And we should show that she's a crazy bitch. Alright. There we go. And then tomato puree because you can't have a scary movie without tomato juice. And we'll go outside and we'll still make it pretty scary. Like, it'll be like at night. I'll still like put more decorations out. Because when a tree falls in the forest, you choose the bear. That kind of vibe. So we gotta like do it dead at midnight. Maybe even more dead because what the heck is... No. This is like so picky, but just where the shadows are. I think this is better. And then we're gonna make this place look crappy, basically. Like, I don't care if you're filming it, it's gonna look like shit. Black cobblestone is pretty standard. I think there are iron bars around here. Well, that one looks a bit prettier than I expected. Actually, no, I think it's... I think the way I have to do it is like this. And then put the skulls, like, on top of it. Yeah. Why is there a white option, though? Okay. And then we're gonna put, like, an extra tree this way, and this way. They'll never see it coming. And then we're gonna put the... keep the dirt path going. So, like, going... It's not supposed to be in... Oops. Wish I could do it with the D-pad sometimes, but anyways. There we go. That's sort of better, I think. That's it. Okay. And then we're gonna put like a bunch of... I think I could put the teddy bear out here, actually. The chocolate bear. So that would be like... jump scare. Yeah. And just put him like... Wait. Maybe put the tree here. And then he'll be like... Can I help you, madam? And then scream. Commit scream. There we go. Yeah. And then I think I'll put another transportation stop that's also damaged. But I'll keep it the same. That time it'll actually look like a bus stop too. It's like, this is the last stop before you die. And yeah. He'll chill in here. Oops. Let me put it like closer this way maybe. And then maybe we could do like the stone path so it's like a road more or less. Yeah. That's it. And then there's probably a fence that like better conveys like, oh yeah, something bad is about to happen and I don't know what. So we could put the iron fences like back here. Yeah. And then we'll do the iron fences in front. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Do that and do this. And then I'll put like, I'm pretty sure there are like also like outdoor cars that you could put, which I think is here. See if we can find something kind of ugly though. The mini car might be it. Yeah. Bulldozer is not at all what I had in mind. Anyways, mini car. Like it would be like a yellow taxi, but like we don't oh, that's it. Okay. So it would look like this. And then maybe move one back. And then maybe it's so dumb, but I'm just like going all in on the spooky factor. Just have like the anatomy model in the background. He would just stand there menacingly. It's like, wow. It's like, I have a feeling that someone's trying to sell me something. But not in a good way. And then we could do even more wheat too. Just to take it all home. But let's see if there's, well, there's pale green, which might work. So yeah. So kind of the same idea as like the other skeleton, but just with the anatomy model. And yeah. So think of it like this. There we go. That's it. And then maybe even more grass up front, just to, yeah, that's it. Oh, maybe we could put the double-edged sword like in the middle of the grass too. So that's like even scarier. See what happens when ideas just pop up out of nowhere? This is what happens. Like we're making something so cursed. And it's fun. What about... I think that might be it actually. Because I don't think I have enough means to give someone a lobotomy with the lab chair, so I think we're gonna call it that. And we're gonna go back inside and just do the photo shoot. Oops. Alright, perfect! I'm ready for the checkup. It's ready. I'm so excited that I hardly know what to do with myself. I can't wait to take a look all around the place. Alright. Amber did say we were like this, what happened to the cozy. We're gonna compensate in the next house. I think I just want to take the picture. Alright. Wouldn't blame you for snapping a couple photos for the old portfolio now that it's all finished up. Yeah, I'll take photos. Alright. You know what? We're sending him to jail. Immediately. Alright. And I think I could change the fit for myself too? I think so. Because I'm gonna put myself in the, like the killer outfit, basically. And just do that. And it's gotta be, like, ugly too, so even more. So, let's get rid of the tool bag. And then ugly shoes. Or if we have shoes that, like, fit this, but I could just go, like, dogs out for this photo. Like, it would make a lot of sense. And that's kind of scary. That's probably the scariest part of all. Oh, shoot, I forgot to. Yoink, yoink. And then boop, boop, and boop. There we go. That's our killer. And then that's it. So, I think we could do the pro camera and then let's move this, and then zoom out. Maybe on this side? I think I might have to move around so I could just like emphasis. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's find a good reaction though, because I might not have one right away. So I need something like, oh, we have the Halloween ones. Let's do scare. Although why are the pictures coming out like that? What the heck? Okay, let's try that again. One more time, one more time. We could do it. I know we could do it. Okay. ZR. Scare. Ah! Bam. Okay, that's it. I think... yeah, that's it. We'll do one more after this. So let's close. Oh wait, I should probably take him out of jail. Yoink. Really trying to push the creativity over here. Alright. Bleh. Thank you. Let's see what's next. If someone else approaches me, then I will do it. I'm just gonna keep that as a rule whenever I do these streams. So one more time. Work a little longer. Good luck. We got this. I know we can do it. Thank you. Alright. So, we have C, garden, period drama, greenery, fish, and adventure. I think for the cozy, we're gonna do garden. I might have to go check on someone else because I might make her a roommate and work off that. I'm gonna check. I want to visit a home. Alright, if there's anyone else that has a garden set up, then we're gonna do that. And we're just gonna add like her elements in there. Because we haven't done a roommate setup yet, but it's nice. I like I think I like mixing up like the two different people's like aesthetics once in a while. Like it's not a lot, but it's fun. Like a home for the hula life. Although it doesn't look like we have one that's like a dedicated garden. Because it's like garden party with like fancy cookies, that kind of vibe. And we might not exactly have that. Okay. Looks like could do home for a coffee lover and have a garden party that way. The eco-friendly environment comes pretty close too, but looks like ultimately we're just gonna have to have her go by herself. I wouldn't doubt that there's someone else who would fill the purpose just as much though. Alright, that's okay. We're gonna do, I know who this is. This is Annabelle. So, Annabelle. Yeah. Perfect. Trey chic. Let's chat. Perfect. Alright, let's get this party started. For my dream vacay palace, I'm thinking of something like gathering garden with a fancy couch and a clock. I think we could get some good ideas. Like, now I'm thinking instead of like Scary Movie 2, I'm thinking like straight off of like Pinterest. Like, this is someone's dream. And I think I want to keep it in a grassy place for the sake of this, but maybe in a place that wasn't so common in my runs. I don't know, let's see. This one's pretty gathery garden vibes. We're gonna keep it in the spring or summer. I'm gonna stick with summer and see if there's like a place that like instantly turns pink, then we're like instantly doing that instead. But let's find a good spot. Find a good spot. Whew. We could do the. Ooh, we could gather like a inside like a waterfall. That'd be pretty cool. At least I think so. Let's see. I have so many. That one. Let's see. Let's go to spring. Oh, that one's pretty. This is some very serious thinking, guys. It'll be worth it, I swear. Okay. That one's not too bad either. Okay. I think the waterfall one, just because there isn't a lot of people that live in the area, I'll do that. And I think we could just keep it one floor, and I want to keep most of it outside if I could help it. But I want the inside to be like a really solid like clubhouse. Like this is like vacation, like this is legitimately like vacation worthy. Okay, well we have one thing outside, so it's a sign. But what will it be? I'll leave you to it. I'm like, what I'm thinking is like, I want to give off like bougie country club vibes, if that makes sense. And I think we could go off of that fairly well. Well, there are only 2 items, to be fair, so it's not like the world is kind of my oyster at this point. But we'll only figure it out as time comes. I actually have been neglecting to use like the other features too, so we could work on it. Castle gate. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to like think straight about this. All right, I think backyard fence probably not, but maybe I'm leaning towards the blue rose wall or the green molded panel, but I think the panels, I think they just like, I think it fits enough. There isn't too much going on, and that just leaves everything, all the decorations, to be like the most extravagant part about it. So we could work off that. Looks like almost everything is outside, so we could like just treat this place like heaven, honestly. Like there's like a million ideas coming off right now, and I do think we need like a different area just so there would be like a display for all the food to be placed down on. So let's go. I'm gonna use those counters again unless we have like a better table that we could use, but that's something I'm about to find out right now. So like there's reception counter, but there's also like, excuse me, frozen counter and covered counter. I think I think she gives off this vibe. I think we can make this like bigger on this side, and then I think the wood's fine. Maybe let's see how the tile just looks so plain. I don't know if I'm a fan of it. That's it, and then I'll worry about the sounds in a bit. Oh, I think in my own time I do need to like fix up how that turned out too, because like I forgot to add in sounds to the horror movie set, and I really should have. So let's do that, and then I don't know, I just love this setup. Anyways, I think we have white wood. Perfect. Look how good that looks. And then this could be like, actually let's do it like this instead, and then the console will be like over here, I think, like just across the way, and then we'll put like another dresser like 2 down, basic. Oh, that's why. I was like confused on like why it's uneven, but there we go. That's it. And then we're gonna put like, I'm thinking like some sort of food. Oh, the lilies. That would be perfect. Feel free to give me second opinions as I go. I think she's I think she's a pink kind of girl. Yeah. Although I'm not sure how I feel about all this solid gold though. Like I'm thinking she's kind of like vintage but in a different way that Boomer was vintage. Like she's a girly pop for sure. Although that's kind of ugly, so light brown, but we're gonna change the color so it's like, I think the white with stripes would look good. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then I could do the same thing over here with the light brown and then the pink roses. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it somewhat uniform if we could. Although I'm not sure what screams about Gathering Garden about this. Anyways. I think we need a lower table. So it's just like a good gathering spot. We could just have like 2 couches, basically. Maybe even 3 if I want to push it. Like, and just sort of have an across the way spot so everyone's like this. It's like, ho 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 ho. You know what I mean? Kind of, you know, like Orin High School Host Club? It's like that. I want that kind of vibe. Like, we need it to be like, oh yeah, you're definitely broken, I'm not. Thank you. Thank you. I hope that it turns out pretty, to say the least. I will put, let's see. Fancy frame. Actually, the fancy frame, the way that it is, looks, pretty good. But we could, like, add one more picture on the side, like this, and just change that up to be, like, a different picture. But nothing, well, let's do, I think the oil painting would probably be what I had in mind the most. Alright, perfect. Then we're gonna put the lower table, like, not too far. Think around, if I can find it. Okay, there's all these. I think the one that would click the most with everything would probably be the Nordic one. Yeah. It's like really gotta scratch my brain right. And I think there's definitely good patterns that might be compatible. Let's do, could do the houndstooth. I think that would be pretty nice. There's all the traditional ones too, but let's go, actually yeah, I think that one, or the checker might be it. Yeah. And then do this, and then we could put like the tea set like down here. So there's gonna be like an inside area along with the cookies, and then we're gonna have one more just outside too, and really decorate that way. So I imagine her to, there's one that caught my eye, I think it was the yellow one, but I think we'll actually do red. And then the cookies are fine. I was about to edit it, but that didn't work like that. And then for the console, we'll do something fancy. I think the mirror can go here. I might not need that counter after all, actually. And this, thinking about it, this could be smaller too. So let's go back to 6x6. And then we could probably replace this table with the console, actually, because, like, I know, it just felt like the more we went into it, like, it made more sense to just have almost everything outside instead. And that's perfectly fine. Excuse me. Alright. Light brown. Same pattern. We're good. And yeah, we'll keep... Oh, that's it. So do that, and then do this. And then... I don't think we have anything else in mind for right now, so I'm not worried about that. And And a lot of these are outdoor items too, so it shouldn't be an issue. And I think I'll put the floral sconces like on the edges. So let's make that pink. Because pink kind of sounds nice right now, and that's how it is. And then we'll do one on the other side too. There's not a lot going on here, but I'll figure things out. Something about this seems off, and I'm not sure what. Oh yeah, they're off by one. That's my bad. So maybe it has to be here instead? Like between the... Yeah, that's it. And then... I don't think we... Like, it kind of makes sense to have, like, a deer thing. Like, they didn't kill any deer, and that's why it's wooden. But it's gonna look like that. And you... And I think it's... The vision is being sought right now. I'll even put a common painting here too, so like, just to take it all home. Like, it makes so much sense, right? Okay. And I think we could put the Persian rug. I think I'm voting for... Trying to work off her... That's it. That's definitely it. Okay. Or, I don't know, the yellow's just too ugly. I think I'm actually thinking purple. But does it make sense with everything else? Maybe it's red? I think that one might be the best so far. Yeah. And then, oh, I could add a music player too. I haven't done that yet. Okay. It could be... I think the lily one would be nice. Like, something subtle, but it still, like, leaves out a pretty big statement. Yeah, see? She likes it. Thank you, Annabelle. Alright, there we go. Maybe I could move the console... Not the console, the dresser this way instead. And then move the music player here. And then we'll put, like, one more plant in the corner. And then we'll be okay. The brown makes a lot of sense. Okay, this is starting to throw me off, so I think maybe here would be better. And that would be it. Yeah, that's... I think that's a lot better. And I think we might be good in here. Alright. This room looks like it's ready. Now for the big picture. We're really gonna go outside. Okay, we got this. I have a few ideas of how I want to do it. We're just gonna, like, go with the illusion. Like, it wouldn't actually be too crazy, but we're going with the illusion part. Like, pink beige. And actually, yeah, that's alright. And then maybe we could just, like... Well, I think we could just add a bunch of bushes too. So it could, like, add on to it. But yeah. I think we're really feeling the modern stuff too. So we're gonna add in the fountain. And just, like, put it on this side of... over here. And then we're gonna put, like, a bunch of garden stuff, like... out here too. So, yeah. I think maybe we can move the house closer this way. I think the bench just makes a lot of sense. Dang it. Okay, I lost my sneeze again, so my bad. Maybe one more up? I'm trying to figure out how far this actually... No, this is good. And then put that right here. And then that's fine. And then they really want the park clock, so I'm gonna put it like around here, maybe surround it with flowers or something. Yeah, that's what it is. I have an idea. So, I'm gonna put the stone path, like, exactly where it is, but then I'll put, like, dirt around it. So, like, it's, like, with purpose. Or we could put the flower beds on. That's it. And then I'll put the... I'm not sure if we'll need the pond because we're just surrounded by water straight up. But I think I'm trying to bring in, like, a relaxing vibe. And I think that's what it is. So, yeah, this could go... Honestly, this could go back to grass. Okay. And then I'll put this in the back, too. So it could just, like, kind of have that aura around it. I'll keep the house the way that it is, but then... I think for the slate, we're just gonna match up with Annabelle's colors. So maybe orange and then the yellow. Oh, that's so loud. Maybe that's... I don't know if that's a good move, but I'll put the... I think the pink maybe, and then if the yellow door matches them, we'll do that. And then I like these doors too, but I don't think I use them too often because, like, you could... It kind of fits, like, a certain, like, look to it that I can't quite describe. So, I think she'd be into fancy roses. I don't know, the roof is just not doing it, so let's see if there's anything that matches it. Well, I don't know, maybe I have to, like, look at it twice. I think the yellow roof might be better because of how it's all aligned. Let's see if we actually need the wooden field sign, but it's like, this is not exactly what I had in mind when it said Gathering Gardens, so yeah. We're gonna do green. Oh, that actually looked cute where it was. Yeah, so like that, and then put one more on this side too. And then maybe we could just, like, put a row of, like, bushes and flowers. Yeah. So I think the azaleas might be good in this case, so, like, going do that, and then... Yeah, that's good. Okay. And then we'll put the park clock, like, here. Like, think Alice in Wonderland. That's where my brain is at right now. And then we'll put the triangular topiaries, like, surrounding the clock, and then we could put the flowers there too, like, around it, around everything else. I think we need some orange because kind of in need of some of that. So maybe, how about like this, and then move Annabelle this way, and then we'll do one more set, but yellow or pink? I'm thinking pink because we rock with the girly pop colors, and yeah. That's about it. No other reason. Maybe the fountain needs to be more aligned with the bench. And then... Actually, this is kind of cute. Let's see if there's anything else that could go well before I, like... Because I'm gonna put, like, what's basically, like, a picnic table or, like, a few garden chairs here. Like the green ones. Because I think that's what makes the most sense with the image I have in mind. And yeah. Like, really close to Alice in Wonderland vibes we have going on. So maybe like this, and then do that. Always pink. Yeah, exactly what I had in mind. So let's go find the garden. Oh wait, I'm not too far from the... Can't believe... Oh, I'm on everything. That's why I was, like, struggling. There we go. That's better. Okay. Wait, did I just miss the single unit? Oh, I did. Ooh, actually? Yeah, we're not just having green. We're having white. Like, this is beyond Alice in Wonderland. Perfect. And then we're gonna do it again, but, like, down this way. And then we're gonna just... I think I just have to add in one more chair and like this. And then we could look at the dessert that they have. because there's the cherry tart, and then what I want is the freaking it's basically like a dessert tower, and I want that. Let's see. Should be around here, actually. Like this is gonna be like the realest garden party ever. If I could find it. It's possible that I missed it. Like, it does happen sometimes. Yeah, I definitely missed it. Let's move backwards. Like, if you see, that's it. The tea set, that's what I had in mind. And she loved it. So even more perfect. Okay, I think that's it. I don't know why she wants the puppy plushie, but I'm gonna put it out there. Pretend she has like a cute little like chihuahua basically, but the gray and white ones just scream so much personality. But no, we're gonna go with lemon and white. Like, this is a cute little pupper. I'm gonna put her right over here, just facing out the front. Oh, and then we could put down the pathing too. It's gonna be terracotta, and then we're gonna, I think we're just gonna like smack it around most of the area. So I think that. Let's see. If this makes sense, then this would be all worth it. And then I think we could add in the fences too, so it'd look just as good. I think there's lattice fences that I really like. Or the hedge. So fun. Alright. Maybe not have the path on the bottom. It'll just make more sense this way. There we go. Maybe if we had like something to go with the castle gate, I might do that instead. Actually, I might. Let's see. Oh, it's not this one, huh? It's I thought there's one where it's like straight up like castle wall. I thought I had that, but I think I might be thinking of something. No, this is it, huh? Oh yeah, that's it. Alright. If it doesn't get too much in the way, then we could do it. But if it does, then we could keep it the way that it is. Or even like a bit jetting out. So yeah. I'm gonna move it over here just to see the vision. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm gonna get rid of the flooring because it's honestly just getting in the way of what I'm thinking. So maybe I'm gonna get rid of the fences too. And then like, it looks so good, but it bothers me. I'm gonna get one of these bushes too and just make it plain and then do that. That's it. Alright. I think I'm gonna move this whole setup over here. I'm gonna keep the fountain because it's cute, but then maybe I'll move. I'm gonna get rid of the topiary on this side, put the bench up here. Same with this bush. And then I'm gonna move it up. I think actually, yeah, this might be it even if you can't see it in this angle. I think or maybe let's change this out. And then we can move this one like closer to the top. I think I got it. Okay. Let's move the bench this way so it faces the fountain. And then maybe one more table so this is like Annabelle's like personal spot. There we go. So I have one spot for like everyone who comes over, and then I'm gonna add one more chair over here because we need it to be like gathering. Like gathering. And then maybe one more bench just to be safe. Like, we're trying to have it like the #1 like hangout spot, you know? We'll be good. I think that's it. Maybe the bush. Maybe it's the table. I know, I'm really trying to like keep that unity idea together. So maybe put Doggy over here. Actually, yeah, it looks like she's having fun. I like how it looks right now. It's probably not perfect, but I think I'm okay with how everything looks. I could also just get rid of this pool and move like everything up, so that also works and we'll just have more space. Yeah, what if we think like as it goes on, we just have like more ideas and less. Actually, what if I do this instead? So make it triangular and then move this, like put this, and then this over here. And then yoink, put that, this. I think I need a... Okay, let's start from the middle and then jet out. There we go. And then this, and then this. Okay. And then I think we could put more of the... I found what clicked. So we'll put this here. I'm gonna put this. We're gonna still have like this spot, but it's mostly because this person really wanted their pie. And then I'm gonna put the bench over here. This is gonna stay the same, but the topiary can honestly go here instead, or like in the back, like I intended. Actually, yeah, this can go. The dog can go over here, and then that's it. I don't think we need any more fences, but I'm gonna see if I could put some terracotta like in this spot and just like centralize the whole setup. Yeah. And then maybe maybe in a circular or like a rounded, yeah, that's it. Okay. So do this, put it in the middle. Ta-da! Awesome. Maybe we could also put, actually no, just because I already have this over here, I'm okay with it, but I could also put, like stone pads, like up here, so it would just like lead out, but I think we're good the way that it is. I'm ready for this party to get started. And yeah, let's go, oh, not trying to pick up the whole bench, I was trying to get Annabelle. So we're gonna do that, and then talk to her. Everything ready? It's ready! Sweet, I've been waiting for this, Snorty. You spent all this time building this just for me? I'm so happy. Ah, you did amazing, Jackie. Do 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 do. Alright. Whoa, that is actually a really cool entrance shot. Okay. I just want to save that one because what the heck? Although that's rather... well... I'm just gonna take a bunch of pictures of like what looks good. And she has like a lot of money shots out of nowhere. What the heck? Okay. Annabelle is definitely serving, that's for sure. Bring. Thanks so much for today. Ah, since you're here, do you want to hang out for a bit, Snorty? May I take photos? That's totes both O and K. Just make sure to get my good side and give a shout when you're done. Okay. We're gonna make this happen. I'm gonna dress her up and put her in the... I think it's the hibiscus dress that we unlocked. I think that was part of the prompt, but let me see if I could actually find it. I think I scrolled through it by accident, but it's okay. The tropical movie. Although, for some reason, these dresses are not quite going down the way I wanted it to. Like, they don't land. Okay. I think she's fine the way that she is. How about we'll put her, like, right here, and then I'm gonna, like, cosplay as, like, a tea party goer. so we're gonna do that. Don't. This is a bit much, but anyways. Let's go find... Oh, it's the Moo. Okay. Yeah. I think we're feeling pink. I'm gonna put on some happy little sandals too. Comfy sandals. And then... Actually... Oh, the purse works. And then that's it. Perfect! Alright, I'm gonna move over here and enjoy this party. And then, don't mind Nico, but he's there too. Anyways, pro camera. Let's see if I could make this work. But, oh, we could do that actually. And just do like... Yeah, perfect! That's like a good aerial view. And I think that's a good way to finish up today's houses. So we're gonna put her back. Put me back. You know, the whole song and dance at this point. Hello! Hey, what's you? Hey you, what's up, Snorty? I'm heading back. Hey, leaving already? Well, come visit anytime, Snorty. Thank you! Alright. I'm gonna see if there's any extras that we could get out of the way, but honestly, I think we might be good. I'm gonna go back to my island of Rainwell, and we'll be okay. 30,000. We're finished. Perfect. Take it easy and rest up. Alright. I think we're good to go. I think purely for the jokes I should take the red pro headphones. I feel like it's just too fitting in this situation. Alright. Speaking of, I need to like adjust them. Okay, but look at those golden hours. Okay. Let's go home. Alright. Water bottle is standing by. What is your flight plan jewelry box? Yeah, it's kind of funny that you call me that. I am Jibs in the box. So, Rainwell, let's fly. Alright, we got it. Ready to go home. Okay, we're ready. Let's go up. I don't think there's anything else. I think if we just say hi to Slide, then we have done everything that we needed to do. But even so, I'll still like say hi to him off camera if I end up Hello? Why was he hiding like that? Okay. Do you watch lots of TV? I sure do. There's so much stuff on. I can veg out all day and never get bored. And I don't mean just the shows. The commercials are just as good. I know I ought to save my money, but commercials are so cool that I want to go buy stuff right away. You know, that's real. I feel pretty impulsive whenever I go out. I know that has nothing to do with commercials, but like I work a lot with like promotions basically, so like there are so many times where I just feel tempted to buy stuff even though I definitely should not. And yeah. Anyways, home sweet home. We're gonna call it a day. We're gonna go to bed and we'll be good. Thank you for hanging out with me for as long as you did. This was probably the biggest crowd that I have drawn so far since I've started, and I appreciate all the love and energy that we have given each other today. I really appreciate like the community of Twitch, and I think I've really learned like how powerful community could be at times. And I think we are officially good to go. Look at me sit in my happy little cute couch. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope your day is good as always. Have a good morning, night, afternoon, evening, and all in between. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll figure out what game to play, but it'll most likely be Splatoon 3 if I do. I might be playing with my brother, and it'll be a good, fun time. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you! Alright, let's switch back to the setup. And yeah, gonna just keep watching her sit there. But really, thank you so much. Thank you, Gabu. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you, Silver. Thank you so much. And also to Frito, thank you for hanging out too. See ya.